Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Dr. Boyce Watkins, and today was another blockbuster day for the stock market. Stocks and crypto, both of those markets are doing extremely well. The stock market went up over 300 points today, as measured by the Dow Jones Industrial Average. And it all had to do with this lady, Janet Yellen. Janet Yellen, get used to that name. She's going to be the new boss of the economy, if you want to call it that. And I'm going to talk about why I love the pick of Janet Yellen and why this is one of those things, as far as things that white people do that might not be so terrible. I put Janet Yellen at the top of the list. We're going to break it down now on the Black Financial Channel. Hi, guys. Welcome to the Black Financial Channel. I'm Dr. Boyce Watkins, and I'm a PhD in finance, and I love to break down financial markets and talk to you about these things from a Black perspective. I am Black first. I do not apologize for that. If you agree with me, if you want to see the wealth increase in the Black community, you want to see Black people win, you want to see Black people succeed, you want to see Black people become economically intelligent, put your hashtag B1 in the chat. Hello, Leon Hester, El Hodge. El Hodge is always here, man. I respect you, brother. Thank you so much for your support, man. I just want to make sure I state that. I see Lisa Williams and Sharita and Victorious and Christopher Johnson, Chef Joy, Robbie D from Philly, Michelle Arnold, Clyde Lawrence, Kobe's Life, Tim Jackson. How you guys doing today? How's everybody doing? Okay, so let me ask you all a question. I'm going to ask you a leading question, a question that I think I know the answer to. How many of you made money today in the stock market? How many of y'all got crazy paid today in the stock market? This past week, this past month. How many of you have been really happy when you look at your portfolio? Yes, Sharila, you finally caught me live, and I'm glad to catch you. Yes, how many of you made money? Give me a yes or no in the chat if you're feeling a little richer today, if you're feeling a little more optimistic. I'll tell you, I'm down in Miami now, and the sun is shining. I'm on the water actually, and this weather is so much better than that old nasty stuff we had in Chicago. And I'm gonna tell you, when you're Black and you're making money and you're doing well and you're doing good for your family, the sun is always shining every day. No disrespect, I know that our people go through a lot of struggle, but my God, I can't stand people giving me 1,000 reasons why I should be sad about being Black, because I'm very happy to be Black and I'm very proud of being Black. So anyway, give me a yes or no in the chat if you're making money. I assume a lot of you are making money. There we go. Stacks Paper said money, money, money. Yeah, good for you. I'm so happy for you. So let me tell you why you're making money. Let me tell you what's going on with the market. The stock market shot up today for a lot of different reasons, but one of them has to do with this lady, the strange looking white lady that's in this picture. Her name is Janet Yellen. Janet Yellen is not like you're yelling at your mama. Janet Yellen is basically has been picked by Joe Biden to run the Federal Reserve or Treasury Secretary, excuse me. Janet Yellen's selection is, I think, a very good one. Janet Yellen has a lot of experience. Janet Yellen, if I'm not mistaken, her husband. I looked her up. I did some research on the lady. I knew a little bit about her, but I didn't know everything. And her husband won the Nobel Prize. How cool is that? That your spouse, you're going to bed every day with somebody who won the Nobel Prize in economics. And you're going to have a lot of intelligence in that room, because I can confirm that every day. I lay down and go to bed with a very intelligent Black woman, and it makes me smarter every single day of the week. So, brothers, if you ever want to be smarter, marry a smart Black woman, but you got to make sure you listen to her. Don't let her tell you what to do, but you got to make sure you listen to her and take wise counsel. That's what a smart man does. So Janet Yellen is going to be the new Treasury Secretary. And Yellen, to give you some background on Yellen, she's not a spring chicken. She was born in 1946, but she's gotten better as she's gotten older. And she's an American economist at the Brookings Institution who served as the chair of the Federal Reserve from 2014 to 2018. So she has experience at the highest levels. And she was also a vice chair from 2010 to 2014. Previously, she was president and chief executive officer of the Federal Reserve Bank of San Francisco, chair of the White House Council of Economic Advisors under President Bill Clinton, Federal Reserve Board governor, and business professor at UC Berkeley in the Haas School of Business. Well, let me tell you, back when I was getting my PhD in finance, I had a lot of friends that would go work for the different feds. So the fact that she was a chief executive officer of the Federal Reserve Bank of San Francisco means that she was kind of the queen of the really smart economists who make decisions that keep the economy going. Now, one decision that can obviously be questioned, among others, I mean, there's a lot of things you can question about how they do things, is wondering where this thing is going to go, where we keep the interest rate super low and the currency continuously gets devalued. I'm a little bit worried about that, and I'm also worried about the deficits. I think the deficits in this country are way too big, and our grandkids are going to pay a massive price. But hey, what can I say? I can't can't control what they do, but I can hopefully encourage you to make the decisions and investments you need to make for your family. Now, in terms of more about Yellen. She was nominated by Barack Obama to succeed Ben Bernanke as chair of the Federal Reserve on January 6, 2014. The U.S. Senate confirmed Yellen's nomination. She was sworn in on February 3rd, 2014, making her the first woman to hold the position. She served on the board until February 3rd, 2018. In addition to her continued contributions in the field of economics, Yellen is also noted for breaking down many gender barriers as a woman in the field. So, I think black women are better. Black women are the best, but this white woman sounds pretty impressive. Good for her. And what's interesting is that during the time, this is why the stock market was really excited to see Yellen go into this office. Yellen is a great pick because under Yellen's leadership, the stock market rose 60%, 2014, 2018. Give me a yes or no. How many of you were investing back in 2014? How many of you were investing way back in 2014, 2015, 2016? Some of you may be new to the game, and I get that. That's totally fine. But how many of you were investing back then? If you've been investing back since just that amount of time, literally you're talking about 5-6 years, and you've been doing so consistently and not going into massive amounts of debt, there's no way you could convince me that you're poor. There's no way you could convince me that you're struggling financially or that money's hard to come by, because I know you'd be lying. I know you'd be lying. So there we go. So that's Janet Yellen. She was the big news for today. That's why your stocks kept going up. That's why you had a good day. Someone says I'd like to join the Black Wealth Boot Camp. Latasha says that yes, we are doing another Black Wealth Boot Camp. We have not done a Black Wealth Boot Camp in 3 years. I think the last boot camp we did, when I say 3 years, maybe it's 4. I think the last boot camp we did, I got to check the date, was 2016 or 2017. So we are going to do another Black Wealth Boot Camp. And actually for this week, we're going to launch it. It's going to start on January 1st. But if you want to join early, we're doing a 72% off early bird discount for the next 3 days only. So for the next 3 days, your fee for the boot camp, the Black Wealth Boot Camp, covers all areas of Black wealth, all things related to getting off the corporate plantation, achieving economic independence, whatever that looks like. It might mean quitting your job, but doesn't have to. At the very least, it means financial security. So the Black Wealth Boot Camp is very popular. It's one of our most popular programs. We worked on other things for 3 years, and we just launched it again. So if you'd like to join our cohort, we're not going to do a lot of cohorts, but our next cohort starts in January. You can go to that URL right there, blackwealthbootcamp.com. That's blackwealthbootcamp.com. Also, if you enjoy what's going on the Black Financial Channel, text the word BOYCE to 31996. Text BOYCE to 31996. So let me tell you a little bit more about what's going on with the stock market. So the other big talk of the stock market today was AstraZeneca and the University of Oxford. They said that their coronavirus vaccine was up to 90% effective, becoming the third inoculation this month. The Dow Jones traded at 400 points higher, 1.3% higher. The last time I checked, it was 3 something, but 400, I'll take that too. With Yellen, here's what they've said about Janet Yellen being selected as Treasury Secretary. They say Yellen is Yellen is a big name with significant experience highlighted by her time at the Fed, said Alli McCartney of UBS Wealth Management. I am not surprised markets are reacting favorably as this choice is reassuring, especially with the challenges that lie ahead, including avoiding a double-dip recession and getting people back to work amidst rising virus cases. So right now, your economy is basically like a superstar football player who has an ankle injury that will not go away. He has a nagging ankle injury. His muscles are super strong. He's super fast. He knows the game. He knows how to win championships, and he's been previously unstoppable. But he's got this nagging ankle injury that can pop up at any time and take him out of the game. That's what your economy looks like right now. It's that damn ankle, that little thing that's kind of holding back this player who otherwise would be an absolute superstar. So your economy is very strong. It's very resilient. There's so much money being made. It's ridiculous. And that's why I love the idea. I love it when you guys start investing so you can actually make some of that money too. It's just that little nagging thing, this whole thing, the virus cases. Most of the people aren't dying when they get it, but the caseload is growing. It's overwhelming the hospitals. It's scaring the heck out of people. So so once that's dealt with, you're gonna see nothing really slowing the economy down. It's gonna be off to the races, and the stock market's picking up on this. The stock market's reading the tea leaves. They are the canary in the mine. They're basically saying, "Oh shoot, when this little thing gets dealt with, when they roll out that virus, this economy is gonna just kaboom, take off. People are dying to go to the movies again. They're dying to get back to their regular lives, and they're going to do it with tremendous amount of enthusiasm. So that's why you're seeing a lot of these stay-at-home stocks. I don't know if you own any. Give me a yes or no in the chat if you own any airlines, any cruise ships, any casinos. We've been talking about those for months. We've been talking about those for months. I hope that you own some airlines, cruise ships, and casinos. This is not investment advice. This is just me telling you that I hope that you did what I did. Because a lot of these companies are really, really blowing up, and they're blowing up in anticipation. They're patiently waiting to blow. Because, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 50 Cent Show, and there's going to be a whole lot more than 50 Cent that's going to be made once these companies are free to operate at full capacity. Okay, so that's really what I'm seeing right now. If you want to know a stock pick that I really like, actually, before I talk about that, let me ask you real quick. Wherever you're listening, please hit the thumbs up button. Please hit the share button. Please hit the subscribe button. Please also hit the notification bell. If you're watching on YouTube, even if you subscribe, you got to hit the notification bell so you'll be notified when we go live. And you can text the word BOYCE to 31996. That's BOYCE to 31996. And also feel free to check out our Black Wealth Bootcamp. We're going to do that in January. The URL is right there on the screen. So a stock that I really like, I started exploring. I like to buy. Those of you who've studied options under me, and I like to talk about options from a lot of different angles because I understand the theory of it, not just how to buy and sell options, but actually why certain options are worth more than others and things like that. There are companies I hunt down that I really like because I can actually sell the call options to generate income. One company I found that's actually based in Africa. Now, I don't know. Now, mind you, I don't know if Africans are running this country because Africa. I mean, Africa, unfortunately, has become, sort of a colony of China these days. I mean, the Chinese are really moving hard in Africa. So I got to find out more about this company. But this company is called Jumia Technologies, Jumi. I put something about that company on our Instagram, on the Black Financial Channel Instagram page. You should follow the Black Financial Channel on Instagram because when I see stuff, I'll throw it up there. And basically, Jumia is a great company because the premium on the options is really high, and it's a great way to generate income off your portfolio. But the other thing about this company is that the stock has been insane. I mean, the stock has been moving at a level that had me looking over at Alicia like, what is this? This company, I think, has gone up, I want to say 100% in the last 2 months, 400% in the last year. And they're an e-commerce company. They operate in Africa, but I think they're based in China. And y'all know what that is. But still, if you're looking to make money, I'm not telling you what to do. I'm not telling you to do what I'm doing, but I can definitely tell you that I have a nice holding in Jumia Technology. So that's the stock pick of the day. That's the stock that I saw that I kind of like. If you want to know more stocks that I'm picking and all kinds of stuff that I'm doing, feel free to join us in our Black Options Investing group. You can go to blackoptionsinvesting.com, and I explain how to buy stock options, not just how to buy them, but how to understand them, how they work, how all the different parameters in an option price work, and also how to actually select the right options that you might want to buy based on the strategy that you have. Options are a great accelerator for your investment strategy. It's almost like if you think of the stock market as the cake, options really are the icing that makes the cake taste perfect, soft, moist, and delicious. So feel free to go to blackoptionsinvesting.com. And also maybe early next year, I've been working for months on an 11-step methodology I want to put together on exactly how I go about picking the stocks that I want to actually buy so that I can actually make money from the options. It's actually literally how I make my family income. And it's something that I actually formalize into a patented methodology that I'm going to release early next year. I'm not going to release it yet because I want to keep testing it out. So anyway, guys, I'm going to get out of here. Please hit the thumbs up button, hit the share button, hit the subscribe button. I hope that this was helpful to you. I'm going to chime in periodically whenever I can. And I want to say congratulations if you're making money. Be patient. Just because the market's going up, that doesn't mean you have to do things. It doesn't mean you have to sell things and buy things and move things and all this other stuff. Sometimes you sit there and you just let the tree grow. Just let your flower grow. Let your garden grow so you can become wealthy. And that's something that I'd love to see you guys do. And I wish you guys the very, very best. So anyway, I'm out. Do me a favor. Hit the thumbs up button. Hit the share button. Hit the subscribe button. Text the word BOYCE to 31996 to get notifications when I go live on the Black Financial Channel. And also, if you have kids and you would like to get some financial workbooks for your family or financial flashcards for your kids to teach them the principles of wealth, feel free to go to financialworkbooks.com. That's financialworkbooks.com. We'd also love for you to share the links so that other people can become financially intelligent in our community. So I'm out of here, guys. Have a good day, and I'll see you soon. Be good. Peace.